There's just been so much negativity surrounding the Bud Light situation that it's about time that we take a step back, stop to smell the roses, take stock of what is good in our life and every other Facebook mom thing that you could possibly mention, stopping just short of sharing live, laugh, love memes. Ugh. Who is actually benefiting from this? Well, outside the content creators and everybody who just likes to have a good laugh, but there are actual companies that are benefiting from the consumers that switched over from a brand that they may or may not have loved for a long time, but then when they realize that, oh, that company doesn't quite share my values and in turn is calling me a liar, or calling me stupid, and calling me outdated for my appreciation of their product, maybe I'll try something else. And it seems like the big winner in all of this is Coors Light. Well, at least that's what CW69, nice, Atlanta is positing. Molson Coors, brewer of Miller Lite and Coors Light beers, reported Tuesday the single biggest quarter of revenue since its 2005 merger. Holy, as drinkers continue to shift their allegiance away from Anheuser Busch made beer. In a release, Molson Coors said that the combined U.S. sales of its two flagship beers outsold Bud Light by 50% in the second quarter and were 30% higher than Modelo Especial. Yo, that's impressive. And just think, prior to everything kicking off, Bud Light had about that big of a sales lead over Modelo Especial by themselves. So yeah, they've squandered that much goodwill. It's amazing. It's really amazing. That is a drastic change from the same quarter a year ago when Bud Light sales were higher than Coors and Miller Lite sales combined. Yeah. Net income for the second quarter grew to $342 million, up from $47 million. What? Wow, that's an explosion. That's like just about 7 times the revenue. Holy. In the same period a year earlier, sales rose 11.8% to $3.3 billion. Holy shit. But that came in slightly below analysts' expectations, resulting in shares sliding more than 2% in pre-market trading. So you do all of that good stuff, and even still, you didn't meet expectations, which is also indicative of how well Modelo is doing. Molson Coors also hiked its full-year guidance to reflect a continued strength that we are seeing in the core brands in the United States. And also with all of the scuttle that Anheuser-Busch is realizing that, yeah, those people that we pissed off, that 25 to 30%, yeah, they're not coming back. Really aren't coming back anytime soon, so we got to go ahead and adjust our own projections. Beer sales have completely upended following Bud Light's decision to send a customized can. It was just one can. It was just one social media post. It was just one tranny. God damn it. Can't we just slide on this? No, you can't. You fucked up royally, which sparked transphobic backlash and alienated the company's core customer base. Of course, it looks like this is also a reprint from CNN, so yeah. So you got all of the players at CBS website reposting a CW article, also originally from CNN. Like, come on, everything's conflating on this one. But the AB's lack of response from hate also drew criticism from some members of the gay community, which, yeah, were the first ones to get rid of everything from their bars. Since then, sales of Bud Light have been consistently falling by more than 20% every week. In May, seemingly unthinkable happened. Modelo Especial displaced the Bud Light from the top-selling beer in the United States for the first time. And I'd imagine maybe by the end of this week, and if not the beginning of next week, we're going to figure out that, yeah, Modelo once again for a third month in a row overtook Bud Light, and it looks like that's also going to be crystallized and made for the entire year in August as well. So yeah, things really aren't going good. And even for the people that are still sticking true and trying to weather the storm when it comes to Bud Light, because no, their sales haven't dropped completely to zero. It's just public support has completely cratered. So now even anybody who's out there drinking Bud Light, at least in public, maybe not by, having a couple of cans stashed in their toilet tank for old time's sake, even they're just still kind of, drinking with the brow of their hat pulled completely down and just, brown bag in a can. Like, it's sad stuff. Bud Light's situation so bad, bars have to trick people into drinking it. It's a mystery lager. Yeah, because listen, we have all of this stock and we've signed all of these contracts to continue to get the brand, but nobody's buying it. So fuck it, we'll just deeply discount it, call it mystery lager, and you guys are you gonna really know the difference? It really doesn't much matter. Like, what's the difference? Like, I don't know if you can if maybe this is I see the demographics on the channel. You guys don't know this. The Pepsi taste test, okay? Maybe Bud Light can start running back that campaign. by just stripping off the label from different brands. Okay, so here's Miller, here's Coors, here's Bud Light. You go ahead and taste whatever you want, and you can just go ahead and pick whatever you taste best, but there's no indication as which is which. I would really like to know. Not that I'm going to drink or anything. I've been sober my entire life, so I'm not going to start now. But what is the actual taste profile that makes any one of those run-of-the-mill light beers different? It'd be really tough to tell. Social media erupted Monday when a bartender posted a video to Twitter showing him purposefully, is it Twitter or is it X? Whatever. Purposefully misleading customers in an effort to sell them Bud Light so he can chortle, "You're gay now." That's pretty funny. That's really fucking funny. Here's your drink. And just wait and just leers over them. Okay, just drink it. Ha! Gay! And an X account, previously known as Twitter. Oh, okay, cool. Now you don't want to misgender them, but you already did. Sporting the name Blanco, posted a video showing a bartender taking off the Bud Light branded tap handle from the beer tap and replacing it with a handle shaped like a dildo. Oh, light bulb, featuring a big question mark. Yo, this guy's funny as fuck, okay? Because we also covered, what was it, the Buffalo bar that got rid of the tap, and it's like, no, we're just going to put in, I think it was Coors. It was either Coors or Labatt. Regardless, still under that umbrella. Could have been Labatt or Labatt Blue or Miller, but it really doesn't much matter. I think that this is far more hilarious, and this guy definitely gets props for creativity. Blanco captioned the tweet, "Since none of these weirdo boomers want to buy Bud Light anymore, this is how I'm going to start selling it and just call it our mystery lager. And when they take a sip, I'm going to take a picture of them and say, 'You're gay now.' I like this guy's energy. This shit's funny. And when they take a sip, I'm going to yell a picture, 'Yeah, you're gay now.'" And I tried to find it, but let's see, maybe this link will be better. No, it's gone. I hate that. I wanted to give this guy prop because it's fucking hilarious. And before we even go on about the Bud Light description, isn't it always amazing when left-wingers use the word gay in a negative way? I don't know if this guy was a left-winger in so much as, okay, if they want to go ahead and have a mystery lager, which is a wink, wink, nudge, nudge, okay, we know, and we'll just go ahead and pour it into a pint glass, hey man, whatever. I'm going to take this as a big old fucking joke, and especially the fact that he's making this a gag. I want to think about it as just in a comedic sense. And yeah, we can't even run a social media account because it's gone. That sucks. Also, assuming Mr. Nice Guy Blanco has to lie about selling it in order to call someone gay. Yeah, okay, yeah, that whole dichotomy. We should lie because we're the good guys, boldface, okay. Yeah, I was trying to find the Twitter account, but it's all privated and stuff like that, so it's really tough to tell. So that sucks. So even if it is a raging lefty, I want to think of it as a joke, because that's just funny. One Twitter user even noted that the errant bartender's tweet that the boycott of Bud Light is not happening among weirdo boomers. $30 billion in losses isn't the result of weirdo boomers, it's the result of everyone. One who commented on the bartender's description wondered why he's so dead set on selling people Bud Light even if they don't want it. Yeah, one would think that the owner of the bar, Blanco, is disgracing, would stand against lying to customers in such a stunt. Heck, it might even be border on the illegal. Yeah, kind of. Wherever Blanco works as a bartender is far from the only bar having trouble unloading the brew. One bar in Buffalo, New York, there it is, ended up simply banishing the beer entirely from the bar. Bud Light sales are now so bad that they're massively affected boycott to the brand, and the distributors are now openly saying that they don't think that sales will ever recover. Ever! It's done. It's dusted. New campaigns are needed. New entire overhaul of the brand is going to be needed, and maybe just like a few years long pause, if we're being completely honest. On Monday, the New York Post reported Texas-based beer executives said customers have left Bud Light, and that's how it's going to be. I don't envision a big percentage of them coming back. Let's hope that the bartender only did this as a Twitter stunt and didn't really deceive his customers just to win arguments from leftists or for leftists. Yeah, all that shit. But like I said multiple times over, that shit is funny, but you know what isn't? God damn it. All of those good executives that used to work at Anheuser Busch who got handed their pink slip, which is, I'm sure, another thing they will have in common with Dylan Mulvaney. Matching pink slips. Get it? It's a shoes joke. I'll see myself out. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.